What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World, so let's talk. Y'all know how we do it, so let's get to it. Well, first of all, happy Black History Month to everyone out there. The whole month they gave us 28 days. Anyway, look, that's all fine and good or whatever, but I tell you what, as an African American, I celebrate Black History Month 365, 24/7. All right, so that's how I do it. And I hope you all are doing that as well. So let's just make sure that we continue to get out there and do things to help enrich and empower our community. All right, so guys, let's just get straight to the hot topics. Unfortunately, I have to start with on a sad note. Actor Kristoff St. John of The Young and the Restless has died. He was found in his apartment, non-responsive, this past Sunday. He was only 52 years old. So, well, let me tell you, before I even talk about that, I just wanted to say a few things about Kristoff St. John. Actually, I remember Kristoff St. John when he was just a little boy, back in the 70s when he was on the hit television show, That's My Mama. That's right. Now, I haven't seen that show in a long time, so I can't exactly remember his character. I'm going to say he was like the son of one of the, I don't believe that he was Clifton Davis's son on that show. I believe he was the son of someone else's, one of the other characters. I can't remember. But Kristoff St. John has been acting a long time. I mean, since that show, he's been in, plays and commercials, and he's always had, spots in movies and things like that, in various television shows. But I think his most notable piece of work to date would be The Young and the Restless, probably the show that he's been on the longest. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that Kristoff has been on The Young and the Restless for almost 30 years. I never watched The Young and the Restless. I know my mom used to watch it, and like my grandmother and all of them, but I've never been a soap opera fan. But I do know a little bit about The Young and the Restless, and one thing I definitely know for sure. Man, they keep those people on that show for a long time. All of those actors on The Young and the Restless have pretty much been on that show for like years and years and years. And I mean, the show still to this day has a pretty big following. So when I first heard that news, I was just so shocked and so deeply saddened for him. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in 2014, Kristoff lost his son to suicide. If I'm not mistaken, his son was in a mental facility, seeking help for depression, and his son unfortunately killed himself in that facility. And it's just so ironic that that was 2014, here we are in 2019, that Kristoff is no longer with us. The reports that they are saying right now is pretty much leading to either an overdose or possible suicide. It has not been confirmed, or they are going to do an autopsy on Kristoff just to make sure. But a lot of the reports are leading to it possibly being suicide. So it is just so sad. My heart just breaks for his family. He also leaves a fiance, and still he has 2 other daughters. So my prayers go out to the family of Kristoff St. John, particularly his daughters. And the whole thing is just so sad and so tragic, and I just really, really feel bad. And rest in peace, Kristoff. All right, so next I want to talk about my auntie, Gladys Knight, who pretty much just shut it down, singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. Now I know some of y'all out there felt some kind of way when I was supporting and kind of stomping for my auntie in my head, for her choice to sing in the Super Bowl. Now, you guys, I stated in my last video, I did not watch the Super Bowl. I do not watch the NFL. I do not support the NFL, and I'm still not supporting them. And I'm still standing with my boy Colin Kaepernick. That remains. So but I did, of course I heard about Gladys Knight, and I caught her performance on YouTube. And I would have to say, I mean, look, what are you going to say? Gladys Knight is Gladys Knight. She is an absolute legend. And I expected nothing less from her but a brilliant vocal performance. Now, of course, as far as I'm concerned, the Whitney Houston version is the definitive version of the national anthem. No one has yet to really conquer Whitney Houston's version. But my girl Gladys, she did a great job anyway, so shout out to you, Gladys. You did your thing. Even though people were saying things about you, hey, you just went on through and, you just delivered a great performance. So shout out to my auntie. All right, so and y'all leave her alone still. But speaking of Super Bowl performances, here's another segue into the Super Bowl. Let's talk about Adam Levine. A shirtless Adam Levine. Okay. First of all, I did catch that performance on YouTube as well. Look, it was just boring to me. Adam Levine and Maroon 5, they did what they do. They did their hits, and they had some special guests on there as well, Outback, and I forget that other rapper's name or whatever. It was just boring, and I just didn't understand, because I thought that Adam Levine said that he was going to let the music speak for itself, and he just made it seem as if they were really going to come out and address some social issues with the music, but they pretty much didn't. He just ripped his shirt off and then had some guest spots on there, and they had a all-white marching band, which was kind of weird because you're in Atlanta, all of those HBCUs around there, and you can't find an all-black marching band. You have to get an all-white marching band in Atlanta. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anyway, so he did his thing or whatever. But watching Adam Levine in this performance made me think of something else. Now, you guys remember 15 years ago, that's right, it has been 15 years since Nipplegate with Janet Jackson when she performed on the Super Bowl. And all of that big hubbub and all of the big deal. And she was banned from the Super Bowl for life, banned from CBS for life, for exposing one breast with a nipple ring on it. Here we are 15 years later, Adam Levine rips his entire shirt off. We're seeing both nipples, we're seeing tattoos, we're seeing both his pectoral, we're just seeing everything, and no backlash. So I want to know from you guys down in the comments section. Y'all let me know, is that fair? Do you feel that it was the same thing, or should Adam Levine be banned from the Super Bowl? I would really love to know what you guys think about that. You banned Janet Jackson for exposing her breast with a nipple ring. Whether she did it on purpose or not, still and all, she got banned from the CBS network and the Super Bowl. So I don't know. I just think it's a big load of hypocrisy, and no one said anything to Adam Levine. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section. All right. So next, real quick, here's the Jussie Smollett update. Jussie, of course, is out of the hospital. This past Saturday, Jussie was on stage in West Hollywood, I believe, in concert, and he was doing his moves, and he was dancing and doing all this old kind of stuff, with 3 cracked ribs. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Jussie says that he didn't have cracked ribs. He says that he has bruised ribs. And y'all, I just feel some kind of way about this whole story. And I'm just kind of over the whole story. And I'm even kind of over Jussie Smollett at this point. Because if you're not going to tell the entire story, we're just getting bits and pieces here and there. And I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Because like I said, the story does not add up. I don't care what anyone says. There are holes all in that story. And so now he's on stage dancing with bruised ribs, and he says he's going to continue to fight. And like I said, I like Jussie Smollett, but Jussie, your story is not adding up. And I'm just giving it the side eye. So anyway, good luck to you, Jussie. Glad you're okay. So everybody, let's just move on. All right. So next, I want to talk about the Wendy Williams show. First of all, Wendy Williams, you need to get your behind back to work. You need to come on back, Wendy, I'm telling you. Because you know what? Nick Cannon is killing it. I mean, Nick Cannon is absolutely amazing on that show. I caught the show yesterday, and I was like, because I really don't watch the show that often, but I tuned in just to see what Nick Cannon was going to do. And Nick Cannon was just really amazing. He came out there, he had his, I want to say it was a peach-colored suit on with these super glittery shoes, and he had his Mars Day and the Time, overcoat on top of it, and he came out doing his thing or whatever, and he looked over at the mirror. I guess one of the producers over there, they were playing the Jerome part, and they held the mirror up, and he looked at the mirror and made sure he was doing good, and they took his coat off, and I mean his opening monologue went really well. He did the Hot Topics, and that went well. His interview with supermodel Cynthia Bailey, that went well. I mean, honestly, look, I know right now Nick Cannon has a gazillion jobs. This brother continues to work, but I don't know. I really honestly see a future for Nick Cannon on daytime television. Nick Cannon was really good. I mean, he practically owned that show. You guys check out Nick Cannon. You can probably catch the episode right here on YouTube, because the Wendy Williams show, they do rerun all of those episodes. So you can check it out right here on YouTube. But anyway, y'all, I'm telling you, Wendy Williams, you need to come on back to work. And also, during the monologue, Nick Cannon, he did express that he had spoken to Wendy Williams and her husband, and I guess her kid too, or whatever, But he said he spoke to her whole team, and she's doing well. She's not quite there yet, and he said that Wendy Williams knows that people are talking about her personal life and her husband and all of those things, but she's going to remain positive, and she is coming back to the show. So, and that's all fine and good, After all, it is the Wendy Williams show. Wendy Williams did create this show, or whatever. But yeah, so good luck to you, Wendy Williams. I hope you come back. Hopefully you can come back in a better way. Hopefully you can be a better person. But you need to watch out for Nick Cannon, because Nick Cannon did an amazing job. All right, so shout out to Nick Cannon. All right, guys, so that's pretty much all I have for today. Just a few hot topics. And I just want to say this to all of you in the honor of Black History Month. You guys, make sure that you keep positive people in your life. Make sure that you surround yourself with positive people. Make sure you surround yourself with people that are going to hold you accountable for your actions. I know we are not all perfect. Lord knows I'm not. I make a mistake. But I definitely do not want to surround myself with an echo chamber of people just telling me things that I want to hear. I would rather you hurt my feelings with the truth than to comfort me with a lie, because it's all about growth. So that's my little gift in honor of Black History Month to all of my people. And not just all of my Black people, that pretty much can go to anybody, all right? So anyway, so guys, that's it. That's all I have. You know how we do it. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and do what? Subscribe. That's right. Subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? All right. And after you subscribe, please don't forget to hit the bell icon, because when you hit that bell icon, you can get the latest updates from all of my videos. That means every time I drop a video, YouTube will give you a notification, and YouTube can be down with the notification squad. That's right. Baby, hey, look at me, y'all. I'm all set for Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's it, guys. That's all I have, and I will holler at you later. Peace.